Hey guys, this next video is about how to tune a vocal 100% natural with Melodyne. I have some other Melodyne videos that you may have checked out. This one I particularly want to dive in on how to make it super natural and give you full control. First, I'm going to scan these in. I want to make sure this key is right here.
Word. Yeah. Whoa. Here we go. Higher. Really be taking me higher. Not talking them thanks to suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Higher. Talking that Martin the fire. Can't put out a fire. Fire.
Okay, so Melodyne was wrong. It's actually G minor. You could check this with auto key, or if you know how to find the key like I do, then just use the keyboard, find the key, and enter it right there. Okay, so I have it set on key snap. I used to hate key snap because when you snap these blobs, it's the line that matters, not the blob. So if I just start snapping this, it's not always exactly where I want it. So what I like about this though is I love how it blurs out the notes that aren't in the key. When you're tuning, this can really help so you don't accidentally put, so you don't accidentally put the blob on the wrong note. You don't want that. So that's cool. See, if I don't have key snap on, I can maybe put things on wrong notes or closer to wrong notes, and it can kind of get messed up. But what I like about key snap is they give you the option to hold option. And then it takes the snap off. So I will show you, I'm going to go through and start editing here, and I will show you different instances that's helpful. So let's dive in on this. Okay, so this is pretty good here. That's the right note, F, but then we got that little hump there. So as you can see, the blob did not go with that. The blob, if you put it right there on F, the blob is just on F, but the line kind of goes up. So that's why Melodyne can be misleading a little bit. So we want to chop that with the separation tool, note separation tool, and then go to grabber. See, it snapped up to G. I didn't want that. And then when I snap it down there, it's kind of low. It's almost flat. So holding option can do it, or sometimes just double clicking will put it kind of more where it needs to be. And then that line that's kind of like that, all squiggly, we want to smooth that out. Option helps with these things too, how it's like kind of flat right here too. See, now we got it right on pitch.
Yeah. Whoa, here we go. Higher. Really high.
Okay, so here's another example.
Higher.
So I double clicked it and it went right where I wanted it. So it will work to just double click notes and then it snaps to the key.
Higher. Really be taking higher. Really higher. Really be taking higher. Really be taking higher. Really be taking me higher. Really be taking me higher. Really be taking.
So I'm holding option and bringing these down. They just seemed a little sharp.
Higher. Really be taking me higher. Really be taking me higher. Higher. Really be taking me higher. Really be taking me higher. Really be taking me higher.
It's very natural sounding, like the video is titled. So listen to this without.
Higher. Really be taking me higher.
Then with.
Higher. really be taking me higher.
Yep. So that's the power of Melodyne.
Higher, really be taking me higher. Not talking them, not talking them, not talking them, not talking them thanks for not talking them, not talking them thanks for not talking them thanks for suppliers, not talking them thanks for 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 suppliers. I'm not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm not talking them thanks for suppliers. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me high. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher.
All right, let's hear without that section.
Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher.
Yeah, definitely not bad, but pitch was kind of off in some spots. So now it's like still natural, just like that, but with pitch.
Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Not talking them thanks for suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Higher. Talking that Martin the fire can't put out. Talking that Martin the fire can't. Talking that Martin the fire.
Clicking and holding lets you hear the note.
Talking that Martin the fire. Talking that Martin the fire.
So I can pretty much tell it needs to be a note higher, and I'm going to try to fix that curvature to it. And then I'm going to hold Option with the grabber and put it on the note that I believe it needs to be.
Talking that Martin the fire can't put. Talking that Martin the fire.
So this is a little sharp.
Talking that Martin the fire can't put out a fire. Talking that Martin the fire can't put out a fire. Talking that Martin the fire can't put out a fire. Talking that Martin the fire can't put out a fire. Talking that Martin the fire can't put out a fire. Talking that Martin the fire. Talking that Martin the fire can't put out a fire.
Here's without it.
Talking that Martin the fire can't put out a fire. Talking that Martin the fire can't put out a fire.
And that's with it.
Talking that Martin the fire can't put out a fire.
So as you could see, we're retaining the natural sound of his vocal. It doesn't sound auto-tune, just sounds well performed. And you can also like highlight two blobs like that if you want to drag both down just to keep that from messing up.
Fire. I'm talking fire. I'm talking fire. I'm talking fire. I'm talking Mandela fire. I'm talking Mandela forgiveness is fire. I'm talking Mandela forgiveness is really fire. I'm talking Mandela forgiveness is really fire. I'm talking Mandela forgiveness is really the fire. I'm talking Mandela forgiveness is really forgiveness is really the vibe. 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 Hear me. Forgiveness is really the forgiveness is forgive.
So as you can see, certain spots aren't in the key, so we want to avoid the lines from going in there.
Forgiveness is really the forgiveness is really the forgiveness is really.
If you want to let some things go, you can to make it sound more like rap. That's fine.
Forgiveness is really the vibe. Forgiveness is really the vibe. Forgiveness is really the vibe. Cause forgiveness is really the vibe. Cause.
But it can still kind of sound like rap, even if you do pitch little spots like that.
Forgiveness is really the vibe. Cause. Forgiveness is really the vibe. Cause. Forgiveness is really the vibe. Cause. Hear me. I know you cynical, please.
All right, let's play the whole part.
Higher. Really be taking me higher. Not talking them thanks to suppliers. I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Higher. Talking that Martin the fire can't put out a fire. Fire. I'm talking Mandela forgiveness is really the vibe, cause hear me.
Okay, so that's with Melodyne. A vocal like this, keep in mind, can go either way. You can go without Melodyning and just have it more of a straight rap, or you can Melodyne it. I find that when you do Melodyne it, it sounds a little more modern. It's not necessarily better. It doesn't necessarily have to be tuned if it's like rap, but I personally think that a little tuning goes a long way, and even if you don't want to tune it as much as I do and let things just fly and just kind of tune certain notes that are like held out or prominent, you could do that too.
Higher, really be taking me higher. Not talking them thanks to suppliers, I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Higher, talking that Martin the Fire can't put out a higher, really be taking me higher. Not
So that's with no Melodyne.
I'm talking that love to be taking me higher. Higher, talking that Martin the Fire can't put out a fire. Fire, I'm talking Mandela forgiveness is really the vibe, cause hear me.
Yeah, it works both ways. You can Melodyne it, you can not Melodyne it. Certain vocals are like that, but for those who want to do like a more modern sound or just like a tighter, not auto-tune, but just a really tight pitch, this method is what you want to do. Let's go to this other vocal.
So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands.
So this vocal sounds kind of cool, and I kind of want to do what I just said, like just keep tuning off of certain things and just tune certain spots. So let's check this out.
So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands. So I throw my. So I. So I. So I.
So I'm just going to touch this first note just a little bit.
So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up.
Okay, every time she says up right here on the note C, I want that to be in tune.
So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up. So I throw.
And then same here, just bring up this first note.
So I throw my hands up. So I throw my.
It's crazy how these tiny little moves are really tightening this up.
So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up. So I throw my. So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up. So I throw my.
So I'm kind of just doing the beginning of the line and then the end of the line.
So I throw my hands up. 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 So I throw my hands. Throw my hands. Throw my hands up. 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 Throw my hands up.
Cool. So let's listen to that.
So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up.
It maintains that just organic, raw, very natural vocal, but puts very strong points or certain words right on key.
So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up.
Here's without it.
So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up.
Definitely not bad, but now we're locked in.
So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up. So I throw my hands up.
Guys, if you want to learn more about pitch correction, please check out the Vocal Mixing Masterclass. You can find the link in the description. There's a whole section of the course that goes over pitching vocals with Melodyne and with auto-tune and graphic mode, and it will get you really, really good sounding vocals. Also, shop with the affiliates, Waves Audio, Loopcloud, Loopmasters, Plugin Boutique, and ADSR. You can find those links in the description as well. Shop with them, and it supports the channel. So I would appreciate that. I will see you guys next time.